A fierce storm engulfs Jerusalem under the cloak of night. A colossal, radiant scroll dramatically unfurls across the heavens, its golden Hebrew letters blazing with divine light. In a voice echoing from the heavens, a prophecy unfolds. 2 men will rise, dressed in sackcloth, breathing fire. It continues, revealing the divine mission of the 2 men, calling plagues upon the earth. The prophecy climaxes with a chilling twist. And when the world celebrates their death, heaven will open, ushering in an era of unforeseen change. The scroll continues to illuminate the city, casting long, ominous shadows. The storm rages on, mirroring the impending chaos and transformation foretold in the prophecy. The golden letters on the scroll shimmer, each stroke filled with ancient power and unspoken destiny. The voice, both commanding and sorrowful, hangs in the air, a haunting prelude to the events about to unfold. Jerusalem, unaware of its impending fate, sleeps beneath the storm, awaiting the dawn of a new era. The unfurling scroll serves as a celestial omen, its message etched in light and thunder. The prophecy's words resonate with an ancient power, promising both destruction and salvation. The storm intensifies, as if the heavens themselves are reacting to the unfolding prophecy. The scroll remains suspended in the sky, a silent testament to the power of fate and the inevitability of change. The night deepens, and Jerusalem braces itself for the dawn, unaware of the celestial drama that has just unfolded above. In the hushed library, an open Bible radiates an unearthly light, its pages ablaze with the prophecy of Revelation 11. The words 2 witnesses sear into the night, an omen of mysteries that have both captivated and terrified for centuries. As lightning dances behind the ancient script, a voice whispers of the 2 witnesses, final messengers in a world on the brink. Revelation 11 speaks of a mystery that has fascinated and terrified believers for centuries. The rise of the 2 witnesses. But who are they? Why do they come? And what if what you've believed about them is only the beginning? These witnesses are not ordinary prophets. They are God's final messengers. In a world on the brink of destruction, their presence is so terrifying, so disruptive, that the entire planet watches them with dread. The ancient Hebrew script seems to pulse with an otherworldly energy, hinting at secrets veiled in time. Shadows dance like specters, whispering tales of prophecies fulfilled and destinies intertwined. An ethereal glow envelops the sacred text, promising enlightenment or perhaps utter destruction. The air crackles with anticipation, as if the very room holds its breath, awaiting the arrival of the 2 witnesses. Each rustle of the ancient pages is a harbinger of change, a sign that the world is about to be irrevocably transformed. The revelation unfolds, layer by layer, exposing truths that will challenge the foundations of belief and shake the core of existence. In a futuristic city square, 2 figures, garbed in sackcloth, stand as stark contrasts to the gleaming cityscape. News drones circle, their lenses glinting with cold interest as they record the unfolding drama. Without warning, flames erupt from the mouths of the 2 men, searing through the air towards unseen enemies. The begins. According to Revelation 11, 3, 6, the 2 witnesses will prophesy for 260 days, clothed not in royal robes, but in sackcloth, the garments of mourning and repentance. Fire will come from their mouths, devouring their enemies. That continues as the flames intensify. Onlookers gape in stunned silence, their phones raised high, capturing the bizarre spectacle. They will shut the heavens so it does not rain, the warns, as the artificial sky begins to darken. They will turn water to blood. That continues, hinting at further calamities. They will strike the earth with plagues again and again, the foretells, as the crowd murmurs in fear. With each fiery plague they unleash, the skies darken ominously, casting long shadows across the city. They are God's answer to a rebellious world, the declares, as the two men stand as symbols of divine retribution. But what if they also challenge you, the concludes, leaving a chilling question hanging in the air. The flames dance higher, casting eerie shadows that lengthen across the faces of the fearful onlookers. The artificial sky churns with unnatural clouds, a visual manifestation of the impending doom. The two men stand unyielding, their sackcloth figures a stark reminder of humility and repentance amidst the technological marvels. The city square, once a symbol of progress and innovation, now bears witness to a scene of biblical proportions, leaving its inhabitants to ponder their fate. Storm clouds converge atop the desolate mountaintop, signaling a moment of divine revelation. Silhouettes of Moses and Elijah materialize against the tempestuous sky, figures of legend amidst nature's fury. A jagged bolt of lightning pierces the heavens, illuminating the figures in an electrifying flash of divine recognition. Enoch emerges from the storm, his silhouette joining the others in a timeless convergence of prophets and legends. The scene dissolves into symbolic imagery, the transition hinting at deeper unspoken truths. The church and Israel stand united, each holding a torch aloft as beacons of hope in the gathering darkness. A scroll unfurls, revealing the sacred words, word and spirit, the foundations of faith and understanding. The narrator sets the stage for mystery. Scholars have debated their identity for centuries. Conflicting theories arise. Moses and Elijah, representing the law and the prophets, or Elijah and Enoch, who never tasted death. Another proposal, it's symbolic, representing the church and Israel, or the word and the spirit. The narrator hints at a deeper unease. But here's where it gets unsettling. The unsettling question. What if the two witnesses are not who we expect? A haunting possibility. What if they are already among us, not as fiery prophets, but as unheard voices crying in the spiritual wilderness? The camera pans through a desolate landscape, symbolizing the spiritual wilderness. The narrative concludes with a lingering sense of mystery, leaving the audience to ponder the true identity of the two witnesses. In the heart of the high-tech city, the two witnesses lie still, their forms stalk against the jubilant revelry of the masses. A cacophony of celebration erupts as neon signs proclaim, "Their reign of terror is over," fueling the city's ecstatic release. Amidst the revelry, gifts are exchanged and laughter echoes, masking the impending divine intervention. In a moment of eerie stillness, a faint glow begins to emanate from the witnesses, a celestial spark igniting against the backdrop of human triumph. The ethereal radiance intensifies, casting an otherworldly light that shatters the illusion of victory. Panic seizes the crowd as the impending resurrection becomes terrifyingly real. The ground trembles, signaling a divine reckoning that will shake the foundations of their world. A cataclysmic earthquake rips through the city, skyscrapers reduced to rubble as divine wrath descends. Voiceover. The world will hate them. Call them terrorists, villains, religious fanatics. Voiceover. Their deaths will spark global celebration. Gifts exchanged. Laughter, relief, voiceover. But 3 days later, breath from God will enter them. War's over. They will rise and ascend to heaven in the sight of all. Voiceover. An earthquake follows. 1/10 of the city falls. Thousands die. Voiceover. And those who remain tremble in fear. The city, once a beacon of technological triumph, now lies in ruins, a testament to the power of divine intervention. 1/10 of the city crumbles, leaving thousands dead. The survivors tremble in fear. In the heart of a darkened church, A solitary figure clutches a worn Bible, his knuckles white, as ancient shadows dance around him. The air is thick with the scent of dust and the echoes of forgotten prayers, as the man seeks solace in the sacred text. Above, a stained glass window depicts a chaotic battle between angels and demons, their forms blurred in the faint light, symbolizing the internal conflict raging within. The narrator ominously warns, "This truth is alarming, not because it's hard to understand, but because it demands we ask, whose side are we really on?" The shadows whisper secrets only he can almost hear as the narrator challenges, "Would you recognize God's messengers if they came not with miracles, but with judgment?" The narrator continues, questioning, "If they rebuke the very world you've grown comfortable in?" The narrator's voice intensifies, probing, "Would your heart burn with conviction or shut down in offense?" The narrator's words cut deep. What if their message cuts across your theology, your denomination, your lifestyle? The prophecy doesn't just warn the world, the narrator declares. It tests the church. The weight of the narrator's words settles upon the man as he confronts the unsettling truth. The man grapples with the unsettling question of where his true allegiance lies. The shadows around him seem to deepen, as if the church itself is holding its breath, awaiting his answer. He looks up towards the stained glass window, seeking guidance from the celestial battle depicted above. The light from the stained glass window casts fragmented colors across his face, symbolizing the fractured nature of his faith. The man closes his eyes, surrendering to the weight of the prophecy and the uncertainty of his path. In the silence of the darkened church, the question hangs heavy in the air. Whose side are we really on? A digital countdown timer begins its relentless descent, marking the inexorable march toward an unknown destiny. The camera pulls back, unveiling a world convulsing with turmoil and technological marvels. In a world where prophecy morphs into breaking news and deception masquerades as enlightenment, a chilling narrative unfolds, where false peace threatens to drown the truth and the world stage is meticulously set. The question hangs heavy in the air. Could it be that the clock is poised to strike day one? The Temple Mount, a flashpoint of ancient conflicts, trembles under the weight of modern tensions. Jerusalem, the city steeped in history and prophecy, teeters on the brink of chaos. Global surveillance stands poised, ready to capture every whisper and shadow. The technology for fire-breathing miracles and televised resurrections is no longer a fantasy, but a chilling reality. The world watches, unaware of the forces aligning to reshape its destiny. As the countdown continues, the line between reality and prophecy blurs. The stage is set for a drama of epic proportions, where the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. Each tick of the clock brings the world closer to a point of no return. The narrative suggests that the world is unknowingly marching toward a predetermined destiny. The convergence of technology, politics, and prophecy creates a volatile and unpredictable landscape. The question lingers: is the world on the verge of a new beginning or a catastrophic end? The countdown continues, its finality echoing the silence. Amidst the skeletal remains of a fallen metropolis, a solitary figure kneels, touched by the celestial glow of a radiant cross. Ashes descend like ghostly snowflakes, whispering silent elegies over the ruins. A divine light breaks through the oppressive gloom, casting an otherworldly glow upon the desolate scene. The echoes through the ruins. The two witnesses are not sent to entertain, but to awaken. The continues, a desperate plea, to call for repentance before the final trumpet sounds. The intensifies, a stark warning. This is not just prophecy, it is a plea, a warning, a mirror. The challenges, a moral crossroads. Will you mock them or mourn with them? The concludes, a choice of destiny. Will you reject their fire or let it purify your soul? The kneeling figure remains motionless, shrouded in the ethereal glow of the cross, an emblem of faith amidst desolation. The soft, heavenly light intensifies, enveloping the figure in a cocoon of serenity and divine presence. The ashes continue their descent, each flake a testament to loss and a reminder of the fragility of existence. Silence descends upon the ruins, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the faint echo of the radiant cross stands tall, a symbol of unwavering hope amidst the overwhelming despair. The kneeling figure slowly rises, a newfound resolve etched upon their face, ready to face the uncertain future. The ethereal glow of the cross guides the figure forward, illuminating the path through the ruins. The city remains in ruins, yet a flicker of hope ignites, promising renewal and the potential for rebirth. In ethereal heaven, a golden scale teeters as light and darkness clash in a timeless battle. The Lamb emerges triumphant behind a torn veil, symbolizing the end of an era and the dawn of divine victory. As the celestial drama unfolds, a profound truth echoes. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. The narrator intones, "The truth about the two witnesses may shake your faith." A cautionary revelation unfolds. But maybe that's the point. The narrative crescendos with a challenging declaration, because only what is unshakable will remain. Golden light intensifies as the scale finds equilibrium, symbolizing the enduring power of unshakable faith. The torn veil flutters gently, a reminder of past trials and the strength found in overcoming them. The Lamb's eyes gleam with wisdom, reflecting the profound understanding gained through sacrifice and victory. Echoes of the Spirit's guidance linger, urging listeners to discern the truths that resonate within their souls. As the message fades, light and darkness dance, a constant reminder of the eternal struggle between faith and doubt. The scale remains poised, a testament to the delicate balance required to maintain unwavering belief. The torn veil transforms into a symbol of resilience, showcasing the beauty that emerges from brokenness. The Lamb's triumphant stance embodies the indomitable spirit that triumphs over adversity and despair. The closing text glows with renewed intensity, urging those who seek truth to listen with open hearts and minds. The narrator's words resonate, challenging viewers to confront their deepest doubts and embrace the truths that remain unshakable. In the end, only that which is truly unshakable remains, a beacon of hope amidst the storms of doubt and uncertainty. A radiant subscribe button beckons, promising a gateway to untold revelations. A comment bubble emerges, a silent invitation to voice the unspoken thoughts that stir within. The share icon gleams, an emblem of unity, urging the spread of profound truths to every corner of existence. A disembodied voice echoes through the studio, urging, "If this message stirred something in you, don't scroll away." The voiceover continues, beckoning viewers. Subscribe for more revelations. The voiceover commands, compelling action. Share this truth. The voiceover concludes, extending a final invitation, and leave your thoughts in the comments. The screen transforms, becoming a gateway to a realm of untold stories and shared truths.